They love it, don't they? They love this queue. They want to be on this elevated queue. You can see below. Yep. Steps are mostly okay. They look okay from above, but sometimes from underneath the feet clip through, but it's about as good as you can get, I think. And overall, I'm very happy with it. Well, g'day everyone, it's Taggy here. Hope you're doing well. It's been a while, but I thought after update 5 it was time to get back into paths and have a look at piece by piece elevated queues, so stick around, hope you enjoy. Well, excuse my voice, I've been a bit sick, but I've wanted to get out a video now for a while. We've had update 5 and the pathing has been dramatically improved with curbless and invisible paths and queues as well, which was a nice surprise. But I was surprised reading online, quite a few people are still wanting grid-based pathing and queues like they had in the old days. And if you followed any of my videos, you know I've created some grid-based structures for queues and hopefully made that a little bit easier to do. And I was thinking, well, people still want an easier way and they want it built into the game. How could I make that much more simpler for you guys, and especially casual players who just want to be able to place down queues like in a familiar way? So I came up with these very straightforward blueprints, which is like a straight queue, a corner queue, and a little stair queue. And yeah, these are now just very simple individual elements that you can download off the workshop and place. And the really nice thing about them is that as a path in a blueprint, it creates this awesome snapping. So I can just grab the straight piece here and you'll notice as I come in close, it just snaps into place. And off I go. I can go build a very nice gridded queue. And so you're not copying and pasting, you're just coming down here, grabbing the relevant blueprint, and off you go. So it works really, really well and really fast. So I can create a very quick cattle pen. I can create a nice little stair overlap, and you'll notice even the stairs are snapping into place. It gets to a point where the height becomes a bit of a wrestle with the ground, but if you hold shift and pull it up, you can still snap it in, and yeah, you continue on your way. So snap, 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 it's not too hard, and off we go. So I've got a little bridge and stair built perfectly aligned, which is really, really basic. I don't know an easier way of doing this, and if you think Frontier can implement it in an easier way, I'd be really interested to know how you think they can do that. But yeah, it's here in the game, it's available, you can download it off the workshop, and yeah, create queues very, very straightforwardly. Oh, and one last thing, you can of course paint these, so you're not limited to the color that I set, which was black, just to demonstrate why. But yeah, you can paint your paths and do whatever you like, change the railings, and you can of course move them. So using the advanced move, you can take the whole queue and rotate it. It will still maintain its grid. And that's one of the really nice things, is that we're not limited to a defined grid. We can just come in with these stamps, start a set angle, something like that. And yeah, the snapping just picks up, not sort of restrained to the world axis or anything like that. So I really find it actually very intuitive. I'm just hitting Z to rotate and place. And you might have some predefined cattle pens that are very formal and structured. And you might want to use the other line tool to bring sort of gridded pieces together. So we don't have to define a grid, we have to worry about a grid. Just come back into the queue tool, pick up our line builder, and yeah, we'll just snap it right in. And so we've got this sort of continuous curve, and yeah, color obviously the same. But yeah, formal areas, gridded areas, work very well with this, just by coming back and continuing where we left off. So yeah, no problems at all. Okay, let's have a look at these other advanced stamps I made, and I think you'll really enjoy those. Frontier included these really nice stairs, but they're pretty much useless from a functionality standpoint because they're just too steep. In fact, we can't create a path that steep. So I thought, using these stamps, wouldn't it be nice if we could create something similar? And with the inclusion of invisible queues in update 5, we can certainly do that. And using the same gridded approach, here is a nice walkway that I've created, and I painstakingly created these little railings and got it all lining so there's no real seam. So if you do like it, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. It really helps me out. But yeah, I've got the full stamp for you, a whole little elevated walkway that you can snap just like we were showing before, building the straights and the corners to build elevated queues. And yeah, it's functioning quite well. So got these little support pieces as well, that works nicely, and even little half steps. So if you want to go up 1.5 meters, I think it's half a meter actually, 1.5 meters to clear overhead space for queues to overlap is really important. So made sure that was included. We've got these glass pieces as well, so you can choose a mesh or a glass, or in fact just come in and delete and put in your own texture, whatever you want. It'll work really nicely. And so yeah, everything's modular. The balconies are all modular, so you can color those how you want. Show that in a sec, but let's continue on. I will wrap it around. So a few more queues, turn it around, a bit more glass. Got glass in the squares as well, so that's really nice if you have an overlapping path. But really quite quick and easy to create something compelling and familiar for those who like the old gridded way. So hopefully you like it. I think it's definitely something to consider. Whether Frontier want to include this or not in the future updates might be worth doing. But I've got the tools now, right? So download them. Feel free to find them on the workshop under my name, Taggy3D. You should see it. So there's a little queue, an elevated queue, and of course we can walk across it. And now the clearance is a lot better with that latest update. There's the glass and the little gridded pieces. Yeah, works really well. You can barely see the seams, which I was really happy about. And a lot of attention to the detail in the seams here as well. So it all connects together as sort of one piece. Okay, let's have a look at this as well. So I don't have a magical ability to create the scaffolding as we go, but I have created this series of little items that you can grab as well. And I put a bit of path on top just to help as you move it, it'll sort of snap to your grid. And then when you place it, you can delete that and then move it in. But it's still going to be a manual process, unfortunately. And again, better than nothing, I suppose. If you want that sort of gridded experience, it does give you some options to create your own structure, and it just gives that more believability. You'd want to obviously add more and tailor it to your own needs using other scenery items and whatnot, but that's basically just another little bonus that you can download too. So there's our elevated path, complete with a glass walkway and little mesh. Very nice. Alright, last but not least, I've created this in a way as well that's modular in its ability to be coloured. So you can use the multi-select tool, grab all the railings, independent of everything else, change those if you want. Just gives us a lot more flexibility. It really looks nice actually painted up in different colour schemes, so it doesn't take too long to do this. If you wanted to set your colours, you can obviously save over the blueprints. You just select a piece with the path on and get the whole piece and then just save that as a blueprint. That's not a problem. And you can tailor it how you want. Pick your preferences. You can also paint the whole area. So if we come in and just make all that yellow, for example, whoops, let me do that again. Yeah, get some nice looks, different things. But the fact that your guests are going to walk up and interact with it, that's what I'm all about. I want interaction with guests. So I want to just put down a little ride here and we can see it in action. So create one of those swing rides. This guy will do, I think. And we'll put in our entrance and our exit and we'll just hook her up. That's done. And a bit of regular path for the exit. And let's see if these guys actually come in. Man, they're really running in here. Okay. too many people, I think. But they love it, don't they? They love this queue. They want to be on this elevated queue. You can see below. Yep. Steps are mostly okay. They look okay from above, but sometimes from underneath the feet clip through, but it's about as good as you can get, I think. And overall, I'm very happy with it. Isn't that nice? Alright guys, thanks again for joining me. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Hope you have a great week, and I'll see you on the next one.